Hello and welcome back to Piano Spun Fiber Arts for day 3 of the World of Wool Advent Calendar 2025 Culinary Christmas, the crochet edition. So I was able to get 3 granny squares out of our yarn yesterday, but I'm telling you, it was only just. So now I do have these 3 beautiful granny squares. The thing I love about how these puff stitches, this crochet is working up, is that you get these nice little puffs where the yarn is really condensed. So you get to see all the cool things about its texture in that one little spot. And they really do look edible. They look so good. So we were able to get 3 of these. Hopefully most days we're still able to get 3, but if there are 8 days where we can only get 2, that will be okay. And that'll be true for all of our denser yarns. So all of our less fluffy, less airy fibers. After finishing up those, I was left with this much yarn. So I don't know what I could possibly do with just the little leftovers of the Aran weight yarn, but I will find something. I'll find some project. So let's jump into day 3 and see what World of Wool has in store for us. Day 3 is another one that I'm going to have to look up the pronunciation on. I'm thinking skumtomte or something close. If the packaging is giving us a clue, I feel like this is some kind of sugar cookie maybe, but the pink and the blue are really throwing me off. They're giving me cotton candy vibes. So let's see exactly how we pronounce this. Oh, looking this up, I do know what this is. I didn't mean to give it away to myself, but I do know what this is. Skumtomte, skumtomte. So I was kind of right on those cotton candy vibes. I got really into Swedish candy last year, and these are little marshmallow Santas. And I don't know what the flavor is on them. It could be like a bubblegum, it could be like a licorice. I'm sure we are about to find out. Oh, I'm so excited about this blend. So day 3, skumtomte, is 37.5 Polworth wool, 25% milk fiber, 25% merino, 6.25% camel, and 6.25% mulberry silk. Skumtomte, the soft, squidgy Santa-shaped sweet beloved in Sweden, a true festive icon. With its playful pastel pink hue and unmistakable vanilla strawberry scent, it's the kind of treat that brings out the inner child, whether you're 5 or 95. While our version isn't edible, we strongly advise against nibbling your fiber. It is just as soft. So I'm going to imagine that our fiber is going to have that same like pinky, white, strawberry kind of vibe. So let's see. It's got a lot of fibers though. It could have more colors than that. The pink is so subtle in this. You really see that milk fiber. And it's so pillowy soft. It's falling apart. It makes you want to eat it. Oh no, I didn't have the pretty lights on this whole time. Hold on. Oh, that's much better. So maybe now you can get a better look. This fiber, I'm just gonna drape it over my hand a little. So you can get a good look at how subtly pink that is. So let's learn more about the blend. It's just falling apart. To capture the pillowy lightness of this Christmas sweet, we started with Polworth wool, bouncy and airy, perfect for adding body. Merino wool brings buttery softness, while milk fiber adds a creamy, smooth texture and a silky glow that nods cheekily to the sweet's marshmallow finish. But we couldn't stop there. For just a touch of unexpected luxury, because our Advent blends deserve a little elegance, we added a whisper of camel fiber for warmth and softness, and a hint of mulberry silk to give the whole blend a subtle sheen, like the glisten on a freshly unwrapped sweet. The final blend is light, soft, and full of depth, perfect for spinning or felting something that feels like a treat from start to finish. This is the kind of blend that I really have trouble spinning thicker because my hands just want it to be like lace weight. So again, I'm gonna bring it into thirds. And I'm gonna take 2/3. It's the clock. I think the pink here must be the merino. It's just so subtle. And I think I'm gonna pull this. I'm not gonna split it. I'm gonna try to spin it from the full thing. I'm just gonna take smaller sections. So let's set up the wheel. This is also one that's going to be hard not to overspin for me because I know that these fibers will fall apart on me. By not splitting it, I know that I make it a little bit easier for myself to draft thicker singles, but it does almost want to spin itself. So let's do that plyback sample and just check where we're at. Look at that. And we're coming in roughly a little bit finer than that Aran weight. But I think that's gonna be okay, especially after it sets with all that wool in there. So I'm gonna continue spinning this and I will see you when it's yarn. So here we have our final yarn for Skumtante. There are such soft fibers in here that it was difficult to get it really lofty, but it came through in steaming. The pink here is so subtle. I don't even know if you can see it on camera. In person, it looks pretty white. You really have to focus on it to see that pink in there. This yarn came out to be, it's a little fine, but pretty much where we want it to be. I think in the puff stitch and the granny squares that you might see some of that pink really come through, especially if you get a section that's pinker than another section, but we'll have to wait to see them to find out. I'm hoping I can get 3. It's got a lot of wool, but it's got dense luxury fibers in it also, so we will have to wait and find out. So I was able to finish all 3 granny squares of the Skumtante. Here they are. I wish you could feel them. They are so soft. The first one came out a little bit smaller than I'd like, so this one is only 4 inches, almost exactly. For the second 2, I knit them a little, or crocheted them, sorry. I crocheted them a little looser, so they turned out closer to 5 inches. I hope that you can see those subtle spots of light pink versus that kind of creamy marshmallow color. The shine on these is just amazing. That's both the silk and the milk fiber, and they feel just incredible. These turned out so lovely. I'm so glad to have all 3, and this is how much yarn was left over. So I did okay today. I will see you tomorrow for day 4 of the advent calendar.